This is a LEGO Star Wars set 75402 Arc 170 Starfighter. It comes with 497 pieces and retails for $70 US or £60 Great Britain. Let's get into the mini. Now first off I want to take a look at the Astromech droid in this set. Now they do look very good, very simple. It's just kind of like the standard we get for normal Astromech droids, and they don't have a back print, which is a bit sad. And now I want to have a look at all three clone pilots together, Captain Jag, Oddball and the normal clone pilot. They are very, very similar. The only different thing is the helmet, which I do like for all of these. The head printing is the exact same, the torso and leg printing, very good, is the exact same. And so is the back printing. However, they could have been dual molded legs, which would have made this amazing. We're done with the minifigures. Let's talk about the Arc 170. So starting off at the back, you've got these rear end turrets, which are on ball joints, which is probably better than what they did on the last two Arc 170s. However, there is a gap here, and it's not supposed to be there. But yeah, that's pretty much all for that. The engines, I really like the purple thrust. I really liked how they've done the back of the engines. Now, just like the other Arc 170s, this does have a feature to open the S-foils. So as you can see down here, there's a little switch, and when you push it this way, you get your S-foils opened. And if you decide you don't want them open, push it in that way, then your S-foils will close. It is definitely a way better system than what they had before. On the top and bottom S-foils, you'll get this kind of Republic sticker, which does look quite cool. But you also get this printed tile, which I do like a lot. Now, there are cannons on both sides of the wings. However, very, very inaccurate. There's supposed to be two cannons. However, they've replaced the top cannon with a spring-loaded shooter. And this cannon right here is supposed to be way longer. It's supposed to go up to about here where the nose is. It's supposed to be about in line with there. They've made it very, very short. Also, they've got these like kind of brown tips on the front. I know that's kind of what they look like in the scene, but I feel like they should have just kept it with black and kept it clean. Spring-loaded shooters work just perfectly. Now the wings, not including them, are also quite inaccurate, which is a bit sad. The red bit is just way too big compared to the white bit. Now what they could have done is shorten this by 2 or 3 studs, or they should have made the white bit a bit bigger by 2 or 3 studs. Maybe like increase the wing size. And also, maybe it should have been the second option, because that overall is not in proportion. And I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I really like the engines. They just look very, very, very aesthetically pleasing to me. And so does the actual nose of the ship. It just looks absolutely amazing. All the way from the front to the sides, even the top, maybe not the bottom. But this sticker actually goes quite well. It doesn't match too well. I don't know if you can see that better or worse on camera. But yeah, the nose, apart from that miscoloured sticker, just looks absolutely amazing. Before we get into the cockpit, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that these bits here are supposed to be like a glass kind of thing. I'm not certain, don't quote me on that, but I think they're supposed to be like a glass windscreen. Getting into the 3 cockpits is really easy. You can just pull it open straight away like that. The front section is very well tiled off, and it's very easy to put a minifig in as I drop them. Now the other 2 cockpits open just as easily. You just pull them open like that, and like that. Before you put the pilots in, you'll want to slot your Astromech droid right in. If I can actually do it, hold on. Just, legs aren't together, hold on. Just like that. Very, very easy to do. And then you can place your pilots. Starting off with this cockpit, very, very well designed. It's got a printed control panel that isn't one of the other ones. I meant some like little blue lights. It's very, very cool to look at, apart from the fact that it's not tiled on the bottom, it's just the 4 studs. And then in the gunners area, no control panel at all. Very bad to see. I wish there was at least some sort of control panel. Maybe even some like there. Just something to hint at a control panel would have been good here. Placing your minifigs down is very simple. You just place them down, right on the studs, close the cockpit up. And that is the exact same for the gunner's seat. Which, oh, no, I've not placed them in properly. Hold on. You know what, you can stay like that. And then shut them in. And there you go. It does look quite nice with everyone inside. Now, overall, this is not an amazing set. Do not get me wrong. Probably not a pickup, only if you own the previous Arc 170s. If you don't own an Arc 170, this might be the only chance you're going to get one for probably 10 years. So I feel like at this point you just have to get it. The minifigs are pretty much 10 out of 10, but the build, however, is just a bit inaccurate for me. No control panel in the back, and the stickers are a bit off. So it's about an 8, maybe 7 out of 10, 7 to 8 out of 10. Anyways, now get ready for the bloopers. For the front cockpit, and then in the gunner's seat, no cockpit at all to see.